Guys, there's something that I really want to say. I've been holding it for quite some time. I'm sorry I haven't been reviewing anything for like forever. I've wanted to do a video with you guys for a while. So please don't leave my channel. Kirby's still here. I was gonna do this on me and my brother's multiplayer channel, but maybe some other time. Now, anyway, to punish myself, we were looking at the 6 worst episodes of good cartoons. And not that I used pictures, so I probably won't get copyright flagged or whatever. Anyway, here we go. Number 6. The Fairly Odd Parents Play Date of Doom. This episode is frustrating. This is probably the worst episode with proof in it. People say Love Triangle from season 8 is bad. This one is worse. Where do I even begin? Oh yeah, let's begin with the whole Poop torturing Poof and him being tormented. That actually sounds all like a SpongeBob episode from pre-movie called New Student Starfish. Heck, they even both have a little buddy stars thing. This episode is just mean toward Poof, and since I never found him an annoyance, it just feels so sad that they couldn't get this plot down. What? I didn't go backwards. Anyway, I can't believe that they couldn't get this plot down. Oh, how did I know? Anyway, this gets the silver medal in the worst. Now, I've got to say, this episode is not the worst. I can actually say some good things about it. Like, the apology in the end actually feels heartfelt and not half-hearted or anything. It actually feels like she genuinely cares. Wanda. That she messed up like that. Number 5. The Robot. The Amazing World of Gumball. Ah, yes. Just look at his eye. This was a terrible photo to use. Still, this episode does not get anything funny. This begins the saga of really bad and just frustrating episodes. The Robot is really mean toward Gumball. And why is the reason? Oh, because he's trying to help Bobbert. Oh no, that monster. How dare he not be selfish? Yeah, see, even that doesn't work. This episode also has some not funny jokes. Like, well, this one's kind of funny, but there's a joke where Gumball tells Darwin to hit the robot, and then he hits Gumball because he says that that's exactly what a robot would say. That's a little frustrating, though. I agree with Gumball's look on his face. This one is terrible, deserving the silver medal of the worst episode of The Amazing World of Gumball. Number 4. Probably missed that music, didn't you? Dumped. I know what you're thinking. Yes, dumped, but no, I'm with stupid? Well, I hate this one more. I cannot find anything funny about this episode. What's funny about a pet ditching SpongeBob and never coming back, and, well, Patrick being a jerk, and, well, that's actually it. So not only is it mean towards SpongeBob, but it is also just not funny. Also, you can probably hear the fans in the background because of a leak in the hose. So, my problem with this episode starts with the fact that this episode has no jokes that are funny. And that would be fine if you did feel so sorry for SpongeBob in this episode. What did he do to deserve this? He actually didn't do anything. Seriously. It doesn't matter if it's a dumb reason, at least it's a reason. He's playing with Gary. What did he do wrong? This gets the silver medal of the worst episode of SpongeBob. Anyway, time for the real bad stuff. Number 3. The Triangle, The Amazing World of Gumball. Why does nobody else hate this episode? This is just mean toward Gumball. I mean, here's what I think. Most people say, oh hey, it's because Gumball is being a jerk and he deserves all of this torture. But no, I do not think that. I think he just really wants to be friends with Darwin. Does he deserve any of this torture? No. And not only that, but they're also so mean toward him. Even if he was trying to get Darwin away, does Darwin really have the right to look away? Plus, it has some real, not funny moments. There's gum in his live whistle, and they immediately blame Gumball because of his name. Oh, it's so funny. No, it's not funny at all. Oh, I need a break from these bad episodes. It doesn't get much worse than this. Or does it? This gets the gold medal on the worst episode of the Amazing World of Gumball. Let's see if number 2 pleases me. Number 2. SpongeBob stuck in the ringer. And I know what you're thinking. Stuck in the ringer but not one-course meal? Well, to be honest, one-course meal is not that bad. It is not the worst episode of SpongeBob. You don't have to say it is, because it just isn't. It's not stuck in the ringer. It's mean towards SpongeBob. You've probably seen the theme here. I hate Patrick being stupid jokes. And yes, I do. You want to know why? Because Patrick was my favorite character of SpongeBob for the longest time. I valued Patrick and how he could be dumb but funny at the same time. But this is taking his jerkiness and just breaking the limits. I cannot say anything that I like about this episode. It is frustrating and mean towards SpongeBob. You want to know? It also has Squidward torture. There's a scene where Squidward giggles at the ringer, and then SpongeBob goes over and squirts ketchup in Squidward's eyes, and then they crisp off. Ow! That looks painful. Never do pain to eyes, teeth, or certain other sensitive parts of the body, but eyes especially. Anyway, why I really hate this episode, you see, there's 2 things that I don't like. Either everybody laughing at one character, or everybody being mad at one character, even if they deserve it. So to see everybody yell at SpongeBob for no reason besides, oh, he stood up to Patrick, it is just not funny. It makes me angry to see SpongeBob in the right. Oh no, but he's in the wrong. Ugh. This gets the gold medal of the worst episode of SpongeBob. Let's take a break and look at things that weren't on the list. A pal for Gary. This one barely doesn't make the list. Seeing Gary have to go through all of this, it's not funny. In fact, it's beyond not funny. It is frustrating to see Gary have to go through all this. Whenever this episode is on TV, I would change the channel, along with Stuck in the Ringer or Dumped, etc. Still, I hate A Pal for Gary. The Party, The Amazing World of Gumball. Surprise! You probably didn't expect The Party to be an honorable mention, but personally, I found this episode to be pretty awkward. Gumball and Penny, they've always been known to have some sort of relationship, but it just feels like the awkward thing of getting Gumball a date. This is not a situation that I'd like to tackle in the real world, but it's not as bad as other episodes, so I left it off the list. The Fairly Odd Parents, The Big Fairy Share Scare. I know you're also probably surprised to see this one not on the list, but I never found it as bad as people say. I mean, sure, Chloe's an abomination and ruined The Fairly Odd Parents, but she's not the worst thing ever. It's illogical too, yes, but it's not the worst episode. Please stop over-exaggerating. Wait, with all of those out of the way, I sure hope I can handle number 1. Oh, number 1. Very Odd Parents said It's a Wishful Life. Just look at Timmy's face in this. Already we're not off to a good start with just the title card. Anyway, this episode, how did you not see this coming on number 1? It is the worst episode of The Fairly Odd Parents. And it gets worse and worse every time you see it. Seriously, what? Wanda actually changes in character throughout this episode. At first she's all, it's very nice of you to do this for Timmy. Then in the end it's all like, wow, it's very nice of you to do this for people. But in the end it's all, oh, it looks like he learned a lesson about life. That you should help people. Ugh, Wanda. She's not the worst character. Cosmo is. Well, I wouldn't even say Cosmo is. Probably AJ. He is supposed to be smart. Why can't he use some of the parts of Timmy's computer that he got and make it into something epic? Oh no, the plot demands it. Timmy, he's the worst character ever, so of course he doesn't deserve it. This plot would work if Timmy was actually a jerk. But he's not. He's doing good deeds for people. Why? And on top of that, Nickelodeon airs this like it's a normal episode. Like it's a normal episode. Please, Nickelodeon. You're giving me a headache with all these bad episodes. You are the worst. Well, I wouldn't really call you the worst. I actually do still really enjoy SpongeBob. But The Fairly Odd Parents, this was actually in Season 3. This was before Fairly Odd Parents went through any form of seasonal ride. So to make an episode this bad, they must have not tried. Anyway, this gets the gold medal of the worst episode of any cartoon I like. Thank you for watching and sticking to the end of me being annoying, and hope to see you in more videos. Good.